Hey everybody, Equestria Narrator here. Thought I'd do a quick update since I've been somewhat missing in action the last couple of months. No, I haven't gone away. Someone was afraid that I had just disappeared. No, I have not. Just with the holidays and everything else going on, it's been kind of a quiet time. Chapter 33 of Heroes is nearing completion. I spoke to Noah last week, and he said that he should have that for me, quote-unquote, soon. I don't know exactly how soon is, but hopefully in the next month we'll be seeing the next chapter of Heroes. The Awakenings project is still coming along, not quite as quickly as I had originally hoped, as I have found out that a lot of my compatriots at Stable Tech and Overmare and folks like OBAB know all too well that getting VAs to get their lines together is kind of like herding cats. So as soon as I get all the lines in and I can start mixing for the first chapters, that will be a high priority. I do have most of them in. I'm still waiting on a few key folks to get me lines, and then I can start mixing up the first few chapters and take it from there. Hopefully have it on a release cycle of 2, 3, 4 weeks, maybe probably one a month. I don't know. It depends on how quickly I get the lines in. If I have all the lines, I can mix at my heart's content and get stuff in the pipe and out as quick as possible. What else? I'm going to be picking up a new Followed Equestria series. Actually, one of my Patreon supporters is writing a story that seems rather interesting, and I'll be working on that here in the very near future. And that will be, I'll be releasing that as, I'll be doing that like I did Heroes, and Awakening. So I'll be looking for that in the next month or so. I'll start releasing that. Not a whole lot else going on at the moment. I'm still doing a lot of indie work for various projects on the side and some other stuff, doing really fun things like instruction videos on how to set up your new Wi-Fi HD security system and how to mix up and install your cement bonding agent and fun voiceover stuff like that. I did get something, I don't know if I sound any different, but I got a new mic. I decided to finally bite the bullet and get a professional quality mic, so I got a Neumann TLM 103. It's about an $1,100 mic and is used a lot in the voiceover industry. Speaking of which, myself and some fellow VAs from Stable Tech and Overmare, I have started a side company called Novetone. We're still in the early stages, but we're going to be basically a production company for voiceover work, for narrations and radio drama type stuff. And one of the things we're doing is, this is a project of mine, are interviews with narrators. We've got one that's basically in the can with a guy by the name of David Marantz. And David Marantz, very cool guy. Myself and my compatriot Mike Hall did a pretty long interview, much longer than we expected. It ran almost an hour, and we actually spoke to David for a good half an hour after that. Very nice man. He has narrated a number of books that you'll find on Audible. Most notably to myself, he's narrated a number of the Neil Asher books. Neil Asher does a sci-fi series called the Polity series, and David has narrated a number of those books, including, I believe, the first two, which is, let's see, the second one is Shadow of the Scorpion, and the first one is Praetor Moon. He's also narrated most of the agent books. Although why Audible seems to be narrating them in reverse order, I don't know why. So they're called the Cormac books or the Polity agent books, but that includes Line War, the Line of Polity, and what's the other one I forget? Not the Technician, but David's also he's narrated the Technician, Hill Diggers, and I'm not sure what else. Not the Engineer. But David's narrated a bunch of other books outside of the Asher books. I recommend checking him out on Audible if you like audiobooks. He's a fantastic narrator. Very nice deep voice. Very good narrator. That interview will be out here probably fairly soon. Not on my channel, but I will link to it when it's out. We got another interview lined up, hopefully, with Stephen Briggs. And if you're a Discworld fan, Discworld novels by Terry Pratchett, Stephen Briggs narrates a lot of the novels, especially the more recent ones in the last probably 10 years or so. And I'm lining that up, and I've approached Steven, and he seems very interested, and so we'll be doing that as well. And the whole point of the series is aimed towards amateur VAs, and we talk to people who are in the business about their experiences and about how they go about doing things, and just as a kind of insight into the world of voiceover and narration. So there's that coming. And finally, I will be going to BronyCon this year. So if anybody is going to be hitting that up in Baltimore in August, keep an eye out for me. I will be there. I'm just going there as a con goer. I'm not doing any panels or anything, although I suppose I could. We got to get some VAs together and do a panel. But anyway, that's it for now, folks. Be on the lookout for new stuff here in the next few weeks.